All right, y'all, we've got Crystal Bradford here. If you have a question for her, go ahead and raise your hand. I'll call on you. Spencer Nussbaum, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
Hey, Crystal, how you doing?
Hi, Spencer. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Could you just kind of take us through your past 24 hours and just your reaction to earning a roster spot?
Yes, of course. Well, speaking to Coach Mike afterwards, it just felt like a roller coaster. It felt exactly like I just got off a roller coaster. My lips were dry. I just had this feeling. I had that feeling, and I let my mom know, and after that, it was a quick turnaround. Just trying to get focused for the game. Just thinking about everything I needed to do because I was working hard, but the real work literally started at that moment. So just tried to eat well yesterday and got ready for today.
Spencer, do you have a follow-up?
Yeah, just if you could tell us a little bit about what Mike has told you about what your specific role on this team is going to be.
Yes, of course. So Mike out the gate, he said he loved my energy, which is natural for me just to give energy. But I also, since I've been a rookie, I've watched some energized players and I kind of cling to focus on them and the things they do. And I kind of took hold of, just clapping, little things to give your team energy and positive affirmations without saying anything. So that's just a little trick that I do that he enjoys. Also, being a playmaker. We have so many good players around that I just really want to get them the ball. I've been overseas all this time, so I'm usually only playing with 3 Americans. So to have 5 Americans around me at any given time, if I don't have a great shot, I know I can pass it into a great shot. So he knows my capabilities, and pretty much he just explained my game, which is a huge blessing to me to have someone that understands my game, because it can be unorthodox to some coaches, but he understands my game and he is he's on board.
Spencer, we'll go back to you to finish it up. Go ahead.
Fantastic. Just kind of following up with something you said. You said your play style's a little unorthodox. Could you kind of specify what that looks like?
Of course. Well, being a lefty, no. For me, it's not an orthodox, but I'm very used to hearing it. So I that's a tough question. What makes my game unorthodox? I honestly do not know. I feel like I just play a normal game. My game has grown. I think I take tough shots. That's probably what it is. I take tough shots to the naked eye, but it's not a tough shot to me. It's just a shot that I'm used to taking. But now, as my game grown, I actually take them when the shot clock is maybe lower. It's all about timing when I take those shots. Sometimes I may shoot a shot that's just a good shot. It's not a great shot, and I know how to get the rebound. So I'm able to get my own rebounds a lot of times, which can, I guess, make coaches nervous because it may be a bad shot, but I could be just getting it off the glass. I know men will throw it off the backboard just to dunk it. So that's kind of the explanation of what happens there when I do that, except I don't dunk. Thanks for the question, Spence.
All right, we've got Shekinna Stricklen here. If you have a question for her, go ahead and raise your hand. I'll call on you. Spencer, let's start with you. Go ahead.
Hey, Strick, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Good to hear. Could you just talk about what your expectations are for game 1? And obviously, I mean, you're a shooter. How you see your role playing out in the first game?
Me, like I said, I'm a shooter. I'm definitely gonna have the spacing. We got a lot of quick guards that can easily get to the basket, and I feel like just being a great shooter, teams defense gonna really have to decide they're gonna help out for or stay to me. If they stay to me, our quick guards can get to the basket easy. I don't think too many people. I don't see a lot of people stand in front of them, but if they kick to me, I'll be ready to knock down the shot.
Raphael Haynes, go ahead.
Hey, Shekinna, Raphael Haynes with the 3-point conversion. do you feel like due to the fact that you can shoot, that not only does it benefit you, of course, but just with your teammates as well, because like you just stated, it creates so much space and creates so much tension with the defense?
I definitely think that's big. I think that's a reason why I'm really here on this team. Because I'm a good shooter. Not too many teams gonna leave me, so that's gonna open up a lot for our guards, especially. They're quick, they're good at one-on-one, and if the team do hit, pretty sure I'll be happy if they do help off. That's a good easy shot for me.
Spencer, we'll go back to you. Go ahead.
Yeah. How would you compare the spacing on this roster compared to last year?
I definitely think it's a lot better shit. I think because mainly we got you mean just the guards, adding with Kennedy and Courtney is adding you adding Ari, like, and she take us to another speed or another level. So it's big. And I think a lot of teams, they're gonna have to help off sometimes. They just gotta pick their poison. So this year definitely better than last year.
Raphael Haynes, we'll go back to you for the last question. Go ahead.
So playing against Connecticut, what do you see the challenges in playing against them when it comes to you guarding their forwards and bigs?
I just have to be really physical, for sure. I mean, they got a lot of height, especially with JJ back. So definitely just got to be physical and do the little things and do my work early. I mean, they're definitely taller, so I definitely just got to do my work early and be more physical.
All right, thanks, Strick.
Thank you.